live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I will look into it.
Yeah. I just meant to
that's...
float it to you.
Sure.
I know what it was. Cocaine Bear I had looked at a while back, and it was too far back.
Gotcha.
Oh, boys. How goes it?
Let me hit record. I'm going to move the camera just a teeny bit more my way.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on the audio, too, because...
Is it low?
Well, I don't know. That's the mystery we will solve today.
All right. Let's see if that... All right. Right. Brandon, I'm sorry, buddy.
Wait, what's happening?
Where he said, "Who the hell are these pigs?" Man, it's about fucking time we get back in the saddle.
If we're all just like kind of not talking,
just sitting here, all looking at our various devices.
Yeah, Brandon, let us know. Is the sound all right? Because
do you have any echoes, and how far do you have to turn it up?
Yeah. So is the volume good, and are there any echoes? Are the main two? E.
Don't good, awesome. Man, I'm so glad that there it is. Now you're gonna get a.
Well, no, that was just an email notification.
Well.
Oh, okay. Your passkey today. Wait, so
right here, this one.
Can you not do that one?
The text one.
Yeah.
No, yes on your phone or tablet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boom.
There we go.
Wait.
That's
right. We just lied to a computer. It's not really Daniel.
Haha.
It's me. Ah!
No echoes, but I've got to turn the volume up all the way to here. That's what he's saying.
All right.
Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate the feedback, dude. We are trying to figure out.
How about now?
What's up?
No, I'm just asking Brandon. How about now? If it's any better on the audio. If not, we're just going to have to turn. But then...
yeah, we can go we can split the difference. Because otherwise, then I'm literally just going to be having to... Hang on. He said yes a lot better.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
So what did you do?
I just turned it all the way up here.
Man, I don't know.
I guess this red line really doesn't. This peak doesn't really mean anything if we're protecting the peak over there.
True. Yeah. Because I mean, we've got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He said everyone sounds good, but Larry.
Yeah. Thank you. I've been working on that.
That tracks. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if this is just a dig on Larry.
Got him.
Oh no! Did I close?
Oh, oops.
I opened up a.
No, he said he sounds fine.
Fine or fine?
There, fine. Awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate you on the fly working with us to figure that crap out, man.
Dude, I have zero. I have one story, and am I the asshole?
Wait, are you asking us?
No, I'm alerting the press.
Got him. I'm alerting the press. All right. Well, I'm going to hit record, and we are going to kick off episode 330. Boys and girls. All right. Everybody good?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. What is up, everybody? You have just tuned into the Tether Radio Podcast, the only podcast keeping you, had to swallow mid-intro from spiraling out into the infinite abyss. I'm your host, Daniel, and I'm joined this week by everyone that's supposed to be here. My lovely two co-hosts, Allie and Larry. Oh, no, that didn't come through. Let me try that one more time.
But you just swallowed.
No, Say what?
God.
Oh my god. Anyway, bear with us, peeps, because my goodness, trying to get back in the saddle, trying to work out some technical difficulties. It's just, it's another day, another dollar in the realm of podcasting. So, so I feel like I hadn't seen you in a week.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen
Me in
Allie
2
in 2
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
So, how is everybody? Who wants to start with their whatever has occurred since the last time we've?
I have been repetitively thinking to myself, I need to make a note of what just happened.
I can't hear you at all.
I didn't make a note.
Oh, that's why.
yeah.
There we go.
I didn't make any notes of what happened to me, but I did remember because I kept repeating to myself to keep making notes. I went to Zaxby's one day and I made an order, and I purposely ordered. This is sounding really boring, but hear me out. I purposely ordered 2 sauces. So when I got up there, since they're so notorious for not giving you all the sauces that you asked for,
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, is all my sauce in here?" And the girl was like, "Did you order it?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I'm just double checking.
Want to make sure. And she's like, "Well, if you ordered it, it should be in there." And I'm like, "Okay." So I open. So I'm like, "Okay." So I open it.
Please tell me it's
It was not in there. And I was like, "Hey, it's not in here." And she goes, "Well, then you didn't order it."
Oh, wow.
I was like, "What the
So
fuck?"
it's you?
Yes.
So it's you.
Jeez,
Wow.
I was one part shocked and one part like just pissed. I'm like, do I react the way that I want to react right now, or do I just let it go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do I show her that she's gonna give me that sauce? No. So I gotta ask real quick, what kind of sauces are we talking about?
I just wanted a nuclear sauce because they.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's the hottest one they have.
I mean, but okay.
Why else do they call it nuclear?
No, but I'm saying, like, was it actually hot? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Oh yeah, it is. It makes me
it
sweat.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I know that it's supposed to be hot. Oh wait, is that why they call it 3 Mile Island? Just kidding.
So that happened.
I've missed you guys. Asking
Same.
me questions to just totally question whether or not I'm a functioning adult.
Dude, that happened, and then I went to the gas station to get something to drink, and then that cashier was just a pure asshole to me.
Ugh.
And I was like, is it me today? Like, what's happening? But it
Do you have your RBF on, dude?
my resting bitch face. What I'm getting at is that it had me all perplexed and just in my head that I totally forgot to pump the gas that I prepaid for.
And left?
Yeah. So
Oh wow! So you just paid it forward to somebody.
No, I went back.
Oh, okay. You're like, no. That's my pump. Move your car. That's my prepaid
I
gas.
got home and I was like, shit. So I went back to the gas station. No one was there, thankfully. So the pump was still waiting for
Like
me.
it was just deserted. No, just kidding.
The
And
guy-
then you realized that you were living out a Twilight Zone episode.
But that was the wildest, like, just hour of my life. And
I just figured it out. You went back, but then you looked down and you were riding a bike. You're like, I didn't need gas in the first place.
This is a
Where
dream.
am
Have
I?
you ever had those dreams where you just like suddenly change, but you catch it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck?
Dude, I had some fucking like fever dreams going
dude.
last week. It was, that was something that was weird. Finn had a fever. I did not have a fever at all. So, but my God, I was sweating my fucking balls off at night. I'll tell you that much. I literally woke up at night, got up, changed shirts, went back to bed, woke up again, and like, it crossed my mind whether or not I should change shirts a second time.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It was terrible. The flu sucks, man.
Dude, I don't know what it is about this weather that we're having, but going from 70 to fucking 20 back to and then it rains for 3 days.
Yeah.
Did something important happen, or any other weird things going on around the world that signal apocalyptic events?
I don't think so.
I mean, like the news in general.
Everything's pretty normal, right? Everything's pretty normal.
Yeah. Super normal.
How was your week, Allie?
It's fine.
It's fine.
I turned off all my news notifications. I'm big proud of that. Proud of that.
Dude. And do you have like exponentially more time?
Are you less angry?
I stay less angry.
Less constipated.
Isn't that kind of like crazy? Like, cause no kidding.
Like, I'll still seek out the news, but like getting it push notified from like 4 apps, I was like, you know what? No.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, dude. Like, I just don't have my phone with me, you know? So, I mean, I'll hear like the notification. It'll be like, bing, bing, but I won't have it with me, so I'm not looking at it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I swear, walking away from the news and like getting off like social media and just doing something that you enjoy or whatever is, it's become a necessity at this point. So, but I was trying to think of stuff that we've done over the past like. I was telling them I died and was resurrected last week. My son also died and was resurrected last week. And then, oh my gosh, Wednesday rolled around and I texted you guys.
Yeah.
And Finn, we got him up and he had like a 99.5 fever. And I was like...
Just barely enough to fuck you up.
Well, and I was like, I really want to send him, but I don't want to send him and then like him be like just slightly under the weather. And then if he has a fever at school, then they send him home and he can't come the next day.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, we're just going to keep him home. He was completely fine on Wednesday. Like his fever just completely went away after like 10 a.m. I'm feeling like I'm fucking dying, you know, and I couldn't take naps and shit because I've got a 7-year-old running around the house, you know. Then he's like, I'm bored. I'm like, well, you can't go outside because we kept you fucking home from school. We will get judged hardcore, you know, if our kids playing outside, which I don't even think the weather was like that great. So, but, so Larry, we went to go see Dog Man on Tuesday.
I don't know what that is.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
But it's it literally.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
This is the premise. A cop and his dog are defusing a bomb.
Yep.
It goes off. The dog's body is completely destroyed. The cop's head is completely destroyed. So they sew the dog's head onto the cop body.
This sounds like your kind of movie. Yeah.
It's a cartoon. It's a kid's movie.
Yeah, it's a kid's movie.
Well,
but
it's a kid's book.
But it was actually, I mean, it was entertaining to a degree. I mean, you know, as much as like a flippin' kids movie can be entertaining. You know?
Yeah.
So that was all right. I was trying to remember what the hell else has happened. My gosh. Did I have I talked to you guys about the movie Smile? We watched that.
I don't
It's a
think
horror
so.
movie.
I know the movie, but I don't think you've told us about
Yeah,
it.
it was actually really good.
Yeah.
Well, I say really. It was good. It was I would recommend if you like horror movies, it's good. And apparently the second one's supposed to be just as good. So I'm going to see if I can get one of my buddy that sails the high seas to grab a copy of it. So, and I will report back. I was trying to think of like anything else. Oh, I'm a little over 6 hours into the book club book.
How long is it?
I think it's a little over 10 hours.
Okay, so
something like that.
okay.
Yeah, I'm a good chunk in. It's really solid, man. Like it is. I'm very intrigued to see where it goes because there's already been a couple twists that I've really enjoyed. So it'll be fun to talk about for sure. And just for anybody out there that wants to get a jump on it, it's called Wrong Place, Wrong Time by
Gillian McAllister.
Yeah. It's not that long of a book. very easily digestible. And I would say at this point, we'll probably talk about it maybe after the podcast or something, and then come up with a date and toss it out there.
We gotta figure out a date.
Yeah. But if I had to guess, I'd say you've got at this point probably close to 4 weeks, just because we haven't put a date out yet. But yeah. So anyway, it's solid. I would check it out if you want to check it out, and you do not have to have all of it read by the time we do book club and everything. You can come join and ask questions, and like I know somebody else is probably gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all thinking that way.
Yeah, it's me. It's me for sure.
It's me. Yeah.
It's me.
But anyway, it is super laid back and all that jazz. So yeah. So come join Read with Tether if you want, if that's your cup of tea and you wanna do that. So, are you guys watching anything or see any movies or I don't know?
I started a show.
What'd you start?
Shit.
Yep.
It's called The Hunting Party. It's on Peacock. The concept, have you seen ads for it, Larry? I kept getting ads for it on TikTok. The concept is there's a prison that's underground and it's top secret, and all the inmates, I think all of them, were supposedly executed, but they're secretly still alive. Far-fetched, whatever. But there's an explosion, a bunch of inmates get out, and now the FBI people are trying to catch them. And it's good. I mean,
why would they keep them alive?
I don't know. They've not explained that yet. There's just 2 episodes out so far.
Oh, okay.
But like, it's good. It's a little overacty, but that kind of stuff is, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Do you like the like release, the slow release stuff, or do you just want an entire episode so you can just sit down and do it?
I would rather the whole thing be out, because
I'm sorry, season.
I thought at least a couple episodes were out when I started it, and I was wrong. So I watched one. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch one more, and then I was like, no.
Dude,
season.
I think there's only 2 shows that I've ever watched that I couldn't just like well, if I wanted to binge, I could do it kind of thing. And it was Walking Dead.
Yep.
And Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 that, like, even this one that we're watching, Megan and I are watching right now, it's called Singles Inferno. If you want some
I've heard about that.
Korean dating, it's really funny to me because like they act like these things.
No, he turns into a valley girl as soon as he starts talking about something he likes. It's really funny.
It's like so funny to me. Like
it's like really funny.
It's like it just no, it's funny though because their concept of like risque is like so like
nudity for us.
I mean, dude, like they're
or the other way.
Let me put it this way. There was a scene where, I mean, these are all like mid to late 20s, you know, ish people, and they were freaking out if this girl was laying on this dude's arm. And like they're like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? And I'm just like, dude, if they're not having like knockdown drag out fights, you know, and like whatever, people are like banging in the showers after you know, it's like the what were the fucking shows? I was trying to come up with a name for one of the shows on fucking MTV.
Real
World, and then
Jersey Shore,
Road Rules.
That was the other one. It's like the 2 of them were like always together.
Yeah. But for some reason, I was like, I thought it was called like The Real House or something like that.
I think they had a lot of spinoffs like that. Like I think they had stuff that like Real World, Road Rules like competed, and then they had The Challenge, which was like an evolution of that.
Is there any way to go back and watch that stuff? Like, is it archived somewhere?
I mean, probably. I bet it's on the high seas.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Well, so my buddy doesn't like getting shows just because they take up so much storage.
Sure.
So most of the time, unless he's like into it, we don't ask for shows. We just ask for like trash movies. So, or at least I ask for trash movies. Megan asks for probably like halfway decent stuff. So, but anyway, I think that's about all. I mean, hell, the Super Bowl happened.
That happened.
I have to pat myself on the back. My mom, both my parents, and then my brother and his sister, my brother and his wife came over to our house, and my mom brought these like little it was a 10-question questionnaire thing that you had to fill out about the game, and then whoever got the most answers right. It was kind of fun.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah.
For instance, who's gonna score first? Who's gonna win the coin toss?
Yeah.
Who's gonna get the most penalty yards or something? Just shit like that. For all of us who could not care less about fucking professional football,
made it a little more entertaining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have to pat myself on the back. That you had to guess how long it would take the national anthem to be like down to the second.
Yeah.
I guess 2:05. It was 2:05:09.
It does not need to be that long.
I was like, oh my god! I was just like freaking out.
I had some money on a ball board, like not a lot of money, but the payout was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and like the score with like 2 minutes left, like they had already dumped the Gatorade. Those were my numbers. And I was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you guys.
Yeah.
And then the fucking Chiefs scored. We've already dumped the Gatorade. Can I not get, can we, fuck the Chiefs, man. God.
I think Philadelphia just let them because
I was so mad.
No, dude. I mean, I just randomly, I chose the Eagles just because I had heard on the radio that like, some pet company or something said that if the Weagles, wow, dude, I promise the Weagles. No, dude, I'm still like, I feel like I woke up this morning and I'm still trying to wake up. I don't know what has happened today, but like, I'm struggling.
I've been like that lately.
But anyway, I was just cheering for the Eagles because if they won, supposedly this pet company was going to donate a bunch of stuff to like shelters across the nation.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, why not? You know, I mean, somebody, get something out of it. Plus, I mean, who doesn't like to pull for an underdog?
Yep.
So, and my gosh, lo and behold. But anyway, I really didn't care, and honestly, it changed nothing about my life. So.
Okay.
What's up?
You know the word decorate?
Yes.
So, how do you pronounce that word, but it ends in IVE? Like
decorative?
Okay. How do you say it, Larry?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I didn't want to think too much because I felt like I'd overthink it.
Decorate and then add what?
The word Daniel just said.
Decorative.
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
I've been listening to this podcast, and this girl keeps saying decorative.
No.
Ooh.
And it has me fucked up. Like enough that I put this in my notes 2 weeks ago to ask you guys.
What would have been worse is decorative.
That's fine, but that's not as bad as decorative.
I'll tell you what always fucks me up is listening to a Brit say,
oh God,
aluminium.
Or anything. There's so many things that they
add
say
a
weird.
letter, but they add an I in there.
They
it's
spell
aluminum.
it that way. They spell it that way too.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hang on.
Way
These
different
are two
words.
different words.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, and there's, so how do you say ROOF?
I say roof. Roof. I say roof.
See, right? But I don't know.
I hate hearing people say roof.
Roof.
I hate that. I say roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That broke me because I was already ahead to say I hate hearing people say roof. So I have this like running list of like albums that are coming out.
Yep.
And at the bottom of it, I have bands that I think are going to have albums come out.
Okay.
In the last 24 hours, I've just got 4 down there.
Yeah.
2 of those have announced albums in the last 24 hours.
Oh, wow, dude.
I'm like, let's fucking go.
You seriously?
I'm just going to add on there, like, also, I get $1 million. And just see if that comes to fruition.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so anyway,
Yeah,
Arms Length and Wonder Years both have new albums coming out in May.
There you go.
Yes, Wonder Years.
I'm seeing the Wonder Years in the Caverns in May.
Where are the caverns?
In Pelham?
That way.
Is that? Oh, really? Oh, like.
Larry doesn't know directions. You think he knows which way?
No, I know it's not like out of here. But I mean, like
It's
in
like
town.
no, it's like a 2.5 hour drive from here.
Towards
So-
Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
But my friend's parents live not quite 30 minutes from there. And they've
that's
got a
awesome.
whole bunch of room. And they're like, yeah, come stay here. And she's like, honestly, they'd probably drive us and pick us up. And I was like, hell yeah, they will.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
When is that?
Middle of May.
Middle of May?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. That'll be fun.
That's going to be cool. You should look at, like, it's just thecaverns.com. If you go to the website, also y'all listening, just the homepage shows like the view from the outside and like a drone flying in to see what it looks like.
Oh, that's
it
fun.
looks so cool.
Yeah. That'll be
It's the
super
Wonder
fun.
Years with a full string ensemble with them.
Whoa, dude.
It's gonna be so good.
That'll be super cool, man. It'll be super cool.
Man. Nothing is stopping me from going either. And I'm over here like, man.
Except that drive back,
Yeah.
because there's like nowhere to stay around there.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a tent, dude.
I mean,
They rent out like campsites
Yurts.
and stuff. They for real have yurts,
Really?
but they're like
Nice.
$400 a night, and then
Yikes.
their tents I think are like $250 a night. That's like
that.
a tent on a campsite.
no.
That seems a little steep.
Can you not just like drive outside of the gate and just park your car there and sleep in your car?
Yeah, that's totally legal, man.
Yeah, why not?
Try that. That'll work
Why
fine.
not?
Hey, what's the worst that could happen?
The only thing you could do
You're
that might
brown,
help.
dog. A lot could happen.
It's the first I'm hearing about this.
This is news.
Someone
man.
has some explaining to do.
Oh my god. All right. Well, do we have anything else that we want to mention before we get into episode 330 of the Tether Radio podcast?
I feel like we shot the shit long enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Let's figure out who the asshole is.
Oh, it's definitely this guy.
I opened it and it was like, I don't know, a few minutes old, and I kept it open because I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah.
So I'm the asshole for requesting that my wife stop asking me to help with dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Pretty quick, huh? Hello, Reddit. It's me, a throwaway. So she has a harder time finding this post. What the fuck already?
I love that it's, yeah, go ahead, go
Ate a
ahead.
dinner.
AIT-dinner.
I am 35 male. My wife, Glenda, is 34 female.
Is she the good witch?
We do not have children. I work from home, so I'm usually on dinner duty. It just makes logical sense because I can defrost / prep while she comes home, and we can eat early so we can go to sleep early. The job I had in college meant I was cooking twice a day. So I'm a pretty good short order cook. My dinners are not usually elaborate, but they feed us healthily. My wife has never been big on
Hey,
chefing.
baby, you want some hot dogs in your ramen or not?
I'm also thinking about putting put one slice of Kraft cheese and some smashed crackers in there.
You feeling fancy tonight, baby, or
I'm
not?
gonna break out the
Oh, baby, I'm going to
sriracha.
treat you right.
We got oyster crackers. It's not just saltines tonight.
Oh, you want 2 hot dogs, girl?
Girl.
Hand me those Vienna sausages. I want a little appetizer.
I'm gonna wrap your Vienna sausage in a Kraft single, girl. You think it's just a Tuesday?
Back in college, I used to cook all the time. They called me the ramen stuffer.
Shit.
Don't get me started.
We called you that for a different reason.
Yeah.
So they're not usually elaborate, but they feed them in a healthy manner, whatever. His wife, he says, my wife was never big, has never been big.
Is chef a verb? Do we ever use chef as a verb?
I think everything's a verb now.
I hate that.
Like this water bottle is water bottling.
I hate that.
So hard, dude. It's water bottling so hard. Megan's giving me shit because I didn't. She was trying to defend Singles Inferno while we were talking about it. She said, she asked if I told you guys about the turkey, which literally I was hit a fucking turkey taking Finn to Taekwondo today.
You would.
No, and it was a big ass turkey too. Like, and
turkeys are big, man.
It did not, dude. It did not give a fuck.
No.
Like, and then it looked like at me like I was the asshole. When I'm just like driving down the road and I'm like, you saw me driving, turkey. What the fuck are you doing?
Am I the asshole? Me or this turkey?
Me or like flipping.
Did I tell you about that night leaving recording here that there were 2 raccoons fighting in the road on Hardin Valley?
About what?
What am I gonna do? Ask them?
Yeah.
I seriously,
what?
I almost just,
Gentlemen, what's
I almost got out to video them, and I was like, no, that's how we all 3 die.
See, then you become a target because they're
But they were up on their hind legs, just like battling, and I was like, you guys, you gotta take that over in the grass.
Yeah, seriously.
Can't be doing that on the road.
Oh my god, that's
anyway.
hilarious.
So apparently his wife has never been good at cooking or had the interest in cooking, so it fell on him, and he says she's good at other things. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Here's the conflict. When she does cook, she consistently asks me questions. She'll constantly ask me questions. Well, let me say it right. She constantly asks me questions.
That was good.
She'll shout.
Just in case for the listeners, that was absolutely italicized.
Yes. She'll shout from the other room that she needs my help. And it's a question about how much salt to use or whatever X or Y is done yet. So I'm just never off duty for cooking. I can never take the mental break. Her argument is 1, cooking makes her anxious, and also 2, that I'm just better at cooking. So I really do know better. And I find it hard to argue with those points, but I just want a mental break some nights.
Here's an edit. By the way, did I mention I'm a badass too? I'm kidding.
Greatest sous chef you'll ever meet.
Seriously.
I'm so humble as well. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. This empathic and direct discussion. Emphatic. Boom. That's what I said. This emphatic and direct discussion happened last night, and she is mad. I don't want her to be mad, but I also don't want to be dinner guy until we die.
Dinner guy.
Am I the asshole?
Can dinner guy?
Dinner guy's a good show title. I'm writing that down too. Yeah.
So, dude's complaining because he always cooks. He doesn't mind, but sometimes he needs a break. But his wife just sucks at cooking, and she keeps asking him questions. So he ends up doing it anyway.
I feel like the vast majority of these, it's just like communication styles. It's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It may also be like she's like so anxious that she's questioning every little thing, and he's like, it doesn't really matter how much salt you put in the pasta water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Versus it could be her like doing weaponized incompetence where she's like,
so that
if I'm miserable every time I do it, he'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Oh no, I don't know how to fold fitted sheets.
Oh no, I'm terrible. You're so good at it.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys I just got flashbacks.
No, man, I totally, I see where he's coming from.
Yeah,
but
I'm not
100%
sure what this is about.
What? I feel like if he was,
he wants her to cook and not ask him nonstop when it's basic, like, you know how to cook hot dog cheese ramen. You don't need me.
Hot dog cheese ramen.
You know how to cook this, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Did I overcook the hot dogs again?
It doesn't matter. It's a hot dog. As long as it's not burnt to a crisp, it's fine. It's still a hot dog.
Seriously, boil it till it fucking busts, dude. Like,
I feel different about boiled.
I hate a hot dog boiled.
You know, honestly though, all the like best places, that's what they do. They
You telling me
best places?
Well, I'm saying like, okay, for instance, varsity down in
again best.
Okay.
Everybody loves a good Costco quarter-pound dog.
Okay.
That's boiled.
That's what she said.
I know Hardee's always boiled theirs.
Now you're falling off.
Well, I'm just saying.
You fell off at varsity. What
So
are you talking about?
this is my thing.
Have you been to varsity?
I've never.
I went to school across the street.
You went to school there?
What, Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you went there.
I didn't know you went to Georgia Tech.
So,
What aren't you guys like the Mean Bees or something? What is it?
Not the Mean Bees. I have no idea what
No,
the
what is
mascot
it? Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets. And it's a rambling wreck. You asshole.
A rambling what?
Rambling wreck.
What does that mean?
Wreck. That's just the.
Is that its like name?
Yeah.
Wreck?
No, that's not his name.
What's his name?
What are you saying? What is a
You said it's a rambling
That's
wreck.
their thing.
Like
They're
the
like
school is? I'm just kidding.
We don't know what you're saying.
You know how Alabama Crimson Tide? Well, it's the
Oh, okay, I got you.
Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket. It's the
Yeah.
Rambling Wreck.
What? Yeah, what
it's,
is
It's just
that?
one of those
It's
things.
not like a slogan.
I don't know how to explain it. That's why I
Yeah.
have a hard time.
I mean, I see what he's saying. Because, I mean, Crimson Tide, it's kind of weird because it's like...
it is their yeah.
That's
I
just
don't
what
know.
their team is.
Yeah, well,
But they're that, like... But isn't there, like, thing like an elephant or something?
Yeah, because you don't want like a period wave as your mascot. That's wild.
but
I thought we were talking
where's the
about the
elephant
ocean.
come in though?
But isn't there...
Brother, have you had a good period?
Have you had a heavy flow?
Brother.
Brother.
So that is the best way that I can kind of draw.
I see what you're saying,
you know?
yeah.
No.
No, but
Now
I don't
you
know.
can explain it to her. 'Cause-
No, but I can't because I don't understand what it is. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
the Crimson Tide, like...
That's their mascot, the Rambling Wreck. That's dumb as hell.
Rambling.
It's a 1930 Ford Model A Sport Coupe. Larry, your school's dumb as shit. Larry.
I didn't.
That's wild. That's wild. I didn't know that. See, UT's just the big orange screw.
Yeah. See, so I can't tell you the history behind it. That's what it was. So.
Man. Oh my
that's-
God, anyway.
funny
I can tell you the tradition of stealing the letters off of the building, though.
Off what building?
The tech building, like the random.
So, okay,
Letters off the
then
side.
what is it?
That is
Hit me.
just literally a tradition. Like people would get drunk and would steal the letters off of the building until they were
Just like the G and the T or whatever? Yeah. Okay.
preferably the G. But anyway,
All right. All right. So getting back to this, I feel like getting back to the am I the asshole? I feel like if he was to like talk to his wife and be like, hey, how about you just like choose something that you feel comfortable making?
And like, hey,
right?
I'll probably eat it. It's probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
Like, just try.
Yeah.
You'll improve as you try.
Yeah.
Quit worrying so much.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on this.
Wait, maybe we should just like cancel the podcast and just go into therapy.
Right?
I'm still stuck
As
on.
the therapist.
As a therapist. Yeah, yeah.
I'm still stuck on the fact that you said that most great places boil their hot dogs.
Yeah, that's wild, dog. Like, I don't.
Well, so
Like,
okay,
so
name,
you tell me
I
that
want you
Joey
guys to name.
Chestnut
Yeah,
only eats boiled hot dogs.
those aren't grilled.
Are they?
What are they microwaving those bad boys?
I don't know.
They just
You know,
sit
I
out in
didn't
the sun?
realize that. Until I was in college, I didn't realize that you could just microwave a hot dog.
Well, you shouldn't.
Hot dogs aren't a thing that I order out very much
Well,
because,
that's-
like, if it's a
thank you.
good place, I don't want a hot dog. I want something good.
Well-
Like, I want a gas station hot dog, but I don't want like a nice.
Wait, is that like
hot
a-
dog?
Gas station hot dog. That was
Hey,
my.
Is that
that's
like
a
gas
good
station
one.
sushi?
That was my
Yeah.
favorite album.
It's just a trucker glory hole.
by the front and bottoms.
So wait, what would be a good place like if somebody was like, man, I'm just feeling a hot dog. Where can I go in town to get a really solid hot dog?
Curious Dogs on Jackson.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the place in Solway? It's called like DB's or
No, I've heard about it.
It's supposed to be pretty good. Isn't
Yeah.
it? And those are hot dogs, aren't they? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
You brought the place up. I don't know. I think they're hot dogs. I think so.
Are there like hot dog places?
That's what Curious Dog is.
Really?
It's like gourmet hot dogs. They're downtown and they're expensive, but they're good. It's like basically across from Poor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's good.
I need to go. I want to go have what would be considered a like gourmet hot dog because I mean, dude, the only thing that I request is like all beef. That's all. That's my only request because the texture is weird when you start mixing that pork in there. So.
Yeah.
I guess people in Chicago would have things to say about.
They don't know how to eat a hot dog.
Whether
man.
a gourmet hot dog
they
exists.
put like pickles and like fucking giardia, whatever. Not giardia. That's a fucking bacteria. No, what is that mixed vegetable shit?
Garniera?
Is it Garniera?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's it. Yeah.
But don't they put that shit on hot dogs? Mm-hmm. See, that's just weird to me.
I love it. I would eat that.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show myself out. Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Oh, Megan's like apparently really bored.
Tell her to watch the stream.
Tell her come join.
Yeah, right. She said, "Did Daniel write this and submit it?" Let's see. Then Matt said, "Yeah, why does the YouTube guy do all the Korean cooking in your house?"
Not the YouTube guy.
That's so funny. Dan is gonna go on Dog Goblin tour.
Oh God.
Dan's Dog Goblin tour.
Hell yeah. We gotta sell merch that says that.
I know, right?
Damn.
Wait, is this the live chat that's popping off? I'm missing on.
Yeah, dude. What's going on? I don't know. Where's your chat, bruh? Holy hell. Yeah, man. I just but see, I'd have to find somebody else. I'd have to find somebody else to go with on this Dog Goblin tour because Megan will not go with me. She does not like hot dogs.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Well, we all have our downfalls.
I know, we all have our chinks in the armor, right?
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my gosh.
Larry,
come
you
on.
know this is 3:30, right?
I know.
Did it happen again?
Wait, what?
What is?
Did it say?
Oh, it does
3:30?
say 3:29.
Did it do the thing again?
It probably did.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, because we had issues last time. Remember? We couldn't get it to work. So
we couldn't get it to work.
So it
yeah.
probably picked up on that one. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, couldn't get it to work. That was the issue.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh
so,
my God. YT means white, not YouTube in that context.
Wait, what?
White, like your race is white.
Oh.
That's what he meant, not the YouTube guy. He meant white. He meant white.
Oh shit! I got you. See, I don't do. I can't do the online speak thing. Dude, it took me forever to figure out that like the in case you missed it.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Then I was like, why are all these websites using this like I see whatever Y whatever the other fucking letters are? And I was like, oh my gosh. It took me too long.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
That for some reason the letters of that always fuck me up. Mm-hmm. Like I know what it means, but I'm always like
what does it mean?
In case you missed it?
Oh.
Okay, look. They always put this shit in
just the initials of it, yeah.
They'll put that.
I never knew what that meant.
See?
Have you? We just talked about it for like a minute.
I know that. That's why my brain clicked. It's like, oh shit, you have things to say.
I thought it was because most of the time I'm on tech websites and they'll like put that shit up there, and I'm like, oh, maybe this is how stupid. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a new like fucking convention, or
right?
something,
Yeah,
you know.
That makes
and
sense.
I'm like, oh yeah, you know.
Like, did you go to CES? Did you go to?
Yeah, Ikemi. Oh man, Ikemi was popping off last week. So, but no, man, it was ridiculous.
Perfect.
But yeah, I need to get back. I need to get back on making Korean food though. Speaking of the white guy making Korean food.
Yep.
So, all right. So let's figure out what are we thinking? This dude's the asshole, or are we thinking there's a little more nuance to it?
I'm gonna go with.
I think either way, she's being too much.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the crowd and say not the asshole. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I probably would probably just go about it. You don't know exactly what he said, you know.
Or if it's real.
Or if it's real.
Yeah.
Or if the world
he probably
is real.
wasn't the nicest to her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, I could see him just being like, I mean, like, seriously, I have to tell you how much fucking salt to put,
Yeah, exactly.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Instead of being like, you know what, it really doesn't matter that much. So, all right, cool. Let's see here. I don't know. How do we want to start this episode?
I thought we already started it.
Well, I mean, the actual news aspect of this. So.
If this will open in incognito, maybe, so I can read it. God damn it!
Which one is it?
My Oregon Live one.
Wow. And 12 Foot's not.
No,
working?
it didn't work on there.
Gotcha.
Usually you can just Google the title and it'll be on something else.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. Here it is.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
It's cut off on there too.
Well, do you want to check for that? And I
yes,
will.
Please.
I'll fill.
Please.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shit on United Healthcare.
I saw a couple things about
So this is so insane to me. So 2 months after United Healthcare chief executive Brian Thompson was killed, United Health Group has hired a defamation law firm to take on social media posts that it claims are untrue and reckless, according to Bloomberg Law.
What can we do to bring our image back up? Now, this is us in the boardroom at United Healthcare. Any ideas?
So we could maybe start paying or start denying less than a third of the claims that we receive.
You're spending money. I'm trying to find ways
Here,
to get money.
Let me try again. Let's see here.
What if we sell like Pro Luigi merch? Is that a bad look? It's a bad look.
It might be a little on the nose, you know.
I think what's hurting us the most is this bad press. See, everyone says that all press is good press, but
yeah,
not for insurance.
We should definitely throw a boatload of money at a law firm to take out a bunch of defamation lawsuits against random people.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sue the people. Yes, they can't talk like this. What is this, America?
Yeah, dude. This is just fucking insane, especially once you like start looking at how much they're spending on this shit, that it's like, just fucking like accept the claims. Just fucking pay for this shit. Like, but I think that I understand from like, it is absolutely like, it's evil, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But looking from the company's perspective, it's like, I mean, dude, because if they cover one, then they got to cover everybody's kind of shit. It's basically sets precedence kind of thing. Even though that's why people fucking have insurance in the fucking first place.
Yeah.
So it's like,
what the hell?
It's super fucked up in my opinion. So the Virginia-based firm Claire Locke claims on its website to be, quote, dedicated to litigating complex defamation matters and representing clients facing high-profile reputational attacks. On January 7th, a plastic surgeon named Elizabeth Potter posted a video of herself on Instagram claiming that United Healthcare called her mid-surgery and asked her to justify an inpatient stay for a woman who has breast cancer and needed a surgical procedure to treat it.
Okay. This is what I have a problem with. Well, not just this.
I was like, just one thing. All right.
Justify this person. Who is the doctor justifying it to that is more qualified
than the fucking doctor?
You know what I'm asking here is like, what person's on the other side of the phone for United Healthcare?
So I had I was talking to one of my buddies that he was working out and did something to his shoulder before, and just tell me what sense does this make? Before he could go in to have, because he got an X-ray, they couldn't figure out anything else. Before they would okay an MRI on his shoulder, he had to prove to them that he had gone to, I want to say, 4 to 6 weeks of PT And I'm like talking to him, and I'm like, so you've got an injury. You don't know what the injury is, and they want you to go to PT to exacerbate it.
I was going to say, possibly make it worse.
Yeah, you know, and I'm just like, don't you need to know what the fuck's wrong before you can go to PT to like, what? What is
the
that?
People at the physical therapy, they're like, what are you here for? I need to get a fucking MRI in 4 weeks here. So
it's just, it's fucking insane, man. But I mean, that's where we are with all this shit. And it's inexcusable, man. It's wild.
It's like my insurance didn't want to cover my anxiety meds because they're like, oh no, you should try a whole lot of other stuff before you resort to using this one. And I'm like, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this is the one my doctor prescribed. And they're like, yeah, but you're supposed to try a lot of other stuff first. I'm like, yeah, we have. Remember the part where my doctor prescribed it? Or like,
also, this is part of trying the next. This is the next one. So
this is a few down the line.
yeah.
That's so stupid, man.
So,
I mean, it makes no sense, and that back and forth is just a fucking like. It's a time waste. It's a fucking money pit. It's because I mean, dude, obviously they're paying people to fucking, you know, foot these phone calls and
then
shit.
Like my doctor's like assistant has to like handle doing all the like back and forth, and I'm like, sorry to bug you again, but we're back to this. Like,
dude, the administrative bloat on fucking healthcare is just it's fucking wild. I saw a graph the other day, and like literally they had 2 lines on a line graph, and one of them was the number of physicians in like the U.S. or in the U.S. healthcare system, and then the other line was the number of administrators.
Yeah,
have you seen that shit?
It's crazy because it's
wild.
Yeah,
like the number of doctors total has gone up over the past like 50 years, we'll say.
Sure.
Maybe like 10, 15%, something like that. The number of administrators has gone up like 300%.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking insane, dude. Yeah. But anyway, so literally this physician says that she got a phone call mid-surgery and asking for United Healthcare asking her to justify an inpatient stay for this lady that she's doing surgery on. So Potter then claimed that the insurer denied the patient an overnight stay and threatened her with legal action for her posts. She included what appeared to be screen grabs of the letter from Claire Locke dated January 13th. Quote, "We are writing to demand you correct your knowingly false, misleading, and defamatory posts regarding United Healthcare." End quote. It reads, "The lawyers claim she made an error, and that is why the insurer reached out, and that it would never have asked or expected her to step out mid-surgery. Claire Locke asks that she post a public apology and retract her accusations." I mean, dude, fucking insane, man. So, quote, I'm a woman taking care of women affected by breast cancer, Potter wrote on X. "I do this work with all of my heart, and I will continue to speak up for my patients because they deserve better." So, there is no insurance. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry for anybody that's not watching. Larry and I talked about he has a big ass like bag of Haribo.
Okay, I didn't have any backstory to this. Larry just gets out a handful. Oh, this was planned.
This was planned.
I just do this shit all the time, so it didn't really faze me.
No, he's like, I'm gonna offer you some. Just take them. Don't act like anything's up.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I love this thing.
I would have. I just don't want them right now.
Then I was like, and then I'm going to offer something to Allie, and if she takes them, we're just going to let it run.
No.
And like.
I would have. I'm drinking coffee, and I'm not feeling it with the coffee.
And then I was like, and then 20 minutes later, I want you to say, "They're starting to kick in, bro."
I was going to make a joke about that, too.
Yeah.
I also figure you wouldn't just offer us an open handful if they were.
Yeah, right.
You're kind of cheap, Larry.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn. That was perfect. And we all got a snack, except for Allie.
There you go.
I was offered one.
Yeah, you were offered a snack.
There are no insurance-related circumstances that would ever require a physician to step out of surgery, as doing so would create potential safety risk, and we would never ask or expect a physician to interrupt patient care to return a call. I'm going to rewrite this for actually what they mean. There are no insurance-related circumstances that would ever require a physician to step out of surgery, as doing so would create potentially a higher payout for this claim, which means that we absolutely don't want them to do that. So,
that is so ridiculous,
dude. It is. Oh, it's beyond ridiculous. It really is, man. So, quote, these allegations by a plastic surgeon. Wow. That United Healthcare denied coverage for the care that a breast cancer patient received are false, and United Healthcare had previously approved coverage for the care, including an overnight stay. What? Then this is my thing. Like, why would a doctor just randomly be like, oh, no, this is what, why would they make this shit up?
Yeah.
Like, what would the doctor gain by making this shit up?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just fucking insane.
So you're telling me that this man had brain surgery and you let him stay in the hospital for the night? He could have gone home and done that.
Hell, he could have driven himself.
Right, he drove himself here.
Brain's already fixed. What's he need to be here for?
It's good as new.
Oh my god, man. But so let's see here. Potter isn't the only one taking to social media to vent about United Healthcare. Since Thomas was murdered, people glorified his alleged killer and criticized the insurer online for denying claims. Bloomberg recently reported United Healthcare contacted the Securities and Exchange Commission about a since-deleted post by billionaire Bill Ackman. Quote, I would not be surprised to find that the company's profitability is massively overstated due to its denial of medically necessary procedures and patient care, end quote. Ackman had claimed United Healthcare shares fell by 4.3% that day.
Wait, so...
Or the next day, I'm sorry.
A guy says something about this place, and then this place goes to the SEC because their stocks, or their price, the price of stocks fell because of that one guy's statement. I
mean, dude, this is the thing that's kind of crazy is like, that's pretty much what the stock market is. It's like, it's seeing like how hot or how not people are feeling about a product kind of thing, or whatever, an industry. I feel or whatever.
Like pharmaceutical industry like, should not be a part of the stock market.
Dude, you are preaching to the fucking choir.
You mean medicine shouldn't be an industry?
Right.
Dude, it should not be for profit.
No.
Hard stop, man.
No, yeah.
And like, oh, man, yeah.
That's why the aliens won't stay with us.
No.
They look at us and like,
dude, they're waiting for us to kill ourselves, and then they're just going to swoop in and like take over Earth. So.
Dude, this is a real quick tangent, if you will.
Yeah.
So, you know that kid hit my car last May and totaled it.
Yeah.
So... They had my car. They were going to fix it, and like a month in, they were like, oh, we're actually going to total it. So I have been trying to get the payout from them totaling my car since last May.
Oh my God.
Wait, so you've been paying for 2 cars, or?
No, that one was like a payment away from being paid off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Go fucking figure.
Okay.
And like there was a fuck up with the title, and then basically the bank was like, no, insurance needs to fix it. And insurance was like, no, the bank needs to fix it. And then like half the time they'd be like, well, originally you and your husband were on it, so just get him and go. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just pretend I don't have a way to contact him, because no.
Yeah.
So like I would go round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And they finally, I was still working on trying to get it. And I called my insurance to be like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's steps that I've taken with the DMV to try to get the shit straightened out with the title. And the DMV was even like, what's happening? Like, it was all such a mess.
Yeah.
They're like, why do you need? And I'm like, I don't know. I call insurance to give them an update, and they're like, oh, we actually paid it out. And I was like, what do you mean you paid it out? To whomst?
To whom?
To whomst, because not to me. And they were like, oh yeah, we sent it to the bank because they need the one payment to pay it off, and then they'll send me the rest. And I was like, okay, even though the title didn't get fixed. And they were like, yeah, we just decided we could just do it anyway.
You guys weren't going to tell me about it, or
nope, weren't going to update me. So anyway, do you know what day it was they decided to pay it out? Luigi Day.
Oh.
I'm like, dog. This had been going on for like almost 8 months at that point. Dude. And then suddenly an insurance CEO gets taken out.
Pay all the outstanding.
I know this is car insurance and not medical. Sure. But still, like, what the fuck are the odds?
Yeah, no, and dude, you know that a lot of people are fucking sweating now. So, which, I mean, they should be. Dude, insurance is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Period.
So now, after that, I finally put the check in the bank like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, I finally have it, and it's done.
Finally, dude.
But good God.
It's such a mess, man. And it's just... I just, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know that they're making fucking money hand over fist just existing.
Yeah.
Like they're not even performing anything for you.
Also,
and you're paying them.
If it had been less than several $1,000s, I would have just been like, fuck it. Yeah. It's not worth. Honestly, half the time I'm like, do they just count on like shit's hard and people will give up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they do. I know they do.
They have to.
Like, my friend just had to deal with, like, fixing his TV, and he had to go round and round, and, like, he was like, I swear, most people are too dumb to have messed with this website to get through all the hoops to talk to somebody to get this fixed. Mm-hmm. Most people would just give up and not get it fixed. Mm-hmm. And I know they're setting it up this way on purpose.
You call the number, and this... Hello? Oh my God. No one's called this number in decades.
Yeah, God damn it, Blanche. You still work there? Blanche.
I just fucking, I'll look people up like that work at that company on LinkedIn and just start calling them.
That's funny, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah. See, I just look up porn.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
That's exactly what
I get distracted.
Not on the hub.
I get
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Well, we tried it with the New York VPN.
Yeah, but
I'm not paying for a VPN to get free porn. What?
You can get open VPN. That's free.
I'm not fucking with a VPN to get porn.
I feel like not only that,
so
nothing's free, so it's like, what is OpenVPN doing with my shit?
It's open source.
Don't like that.
Yeah, it's open source, and then so somebody puts like a fucking tracker thing in there, and it's like, ha
gotcha.
Got
were we done with that one? I kind of cut. Okay, okay.
No, that's fine.
For some reason, the trucker story will open on my phone, so I'm just gonna read it from there.
Okay.
I guess because I use Safari on my phone. I don't know. Anyway.
Wait, did you try Safari on your computer?
No. Wow, that would have been Listen, I'm a little rusty. It's been a couple weeks.
We're all rusty. It's been a couple
weeks. I actually forgot I had Safari on my computer.
That's all I use on mine.
Well, I got used to using Firefox.
I use it just for like my loan website because apparently Google does not like that.
There's certain sites that just don't work.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it also won't open on here either. That's so fucking weird.
Open on DuckDuckGo. How many browsers are we going to try?
Okay, anyway. So, California trucker claims he was asleep, not high.
What the fuck?
When a deadly Salem crash killed 7 farm workers. That's really sad. That's really sad. But this story's wild. So, he's accused, this guy's name's Lincoln Smith. He's a long-haul trucker accused of 7 counts of manslaughter in this deadly crash on Interstate 5. And their defense is he was not driving high. He was asleep. So he was 54. Authorities have claimed that he was high when he was driving his semi and swerved onto the shoulder of I-5 just north of Albany, Oregon. and rammed into the back of a van carrying 11 farm workers, killing 7 of them. God, the four that didn't die, that's got to be awful for them too.
Yeah.
His defense attorney, though, said, no, he just fell asleep at the wheel. He was no longer feeling the effects of the chemical cocktail.
No.
Hold on. You're not ready for the rest of this. He was no longer, I'm reading. This is, I'm not rewording this. Was no longer feeling the effects of a chemical cocktail he had inhaled with 2 unnamed hitchhikers the night before.
What?
No, that was the night before. My man was just sleepy today.
Just pick up 2 hitchhikers.
And inhale some drugs with him? Why?
What the fuck?
That's why I wanted this specific story, because it got to that detail and like no other story brought that up.
That's insane.
So he got into the lane to exit to a rest stop, but he missed it because he fell asleep. And when he woke up, he collided with the side of the van. They also say that he lied repeatedly at the scene about using drugs, but then later when he was in a hospital bed, a state trooper with his body camera rolling received permission to search his pockets. And he found a black vial containing speed, slang for methamphetamine. Thanks, Internet.
Yeah.
And his blood tests turned up evidence of that drug, plus cocaine, fentanyl, and morphine.
Whoa.
I'm pretty fucking sure that like meth.
Speedballing, dude.
I'm pretty sure that meth is out of your system like real fast.
45 minutes, I think.
What? I don't know.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Yeah, I don't know how
Well,
fast.
they found a vial of meth, and then his blood had. It also had that.
Right. Well, that's why I'm like.
And
That's
coke
why I'm
and fentanyl
like.
and morphine.
That's insane. Like, obviously, it wasn't fucking the night before.
Right. So he was driving on the public highway under the influence of intoxicants, said the deputy district attorney.
Wow.
The judge is presiding over a courtroom filled with family members of the 7 farm workers, including several who sobbed audibly as photos of the horrific roadside crash scene were displayed. That's so sad, dude.
That is super sad.
But just the how are you? He picks up a couple hitchhikers. Let's see. Around 2 a.m. He was driving north, and then he picked up 2 strangers at some point and stopped for the night about 5:30 p.m. Your guy drove from 2 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.?
Yeah, that's a long day.
I love a 16-hour day. That comforts me about the trucks on the road.
Dude, what's the longest day you've spent behind like a wheel?
Not that.
Because I did 12 hours. Literally, I did
right about 12 hours, yeah.
And like...
You're delusional.
Exhausted.
Like yeah.
I mean, had I not had my literally
if I had been alone, I would have cut it into 2 days.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, we were just driving, but
yeah.
But yeah, like it was one of those things that it was like, yeah, I could not. And I also did it as a fucking like 17-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like.
So now I really need to break
So
up.
yeah, now I'm thinking like my max would be probably like 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So
the defense attorney said, before they went out of the truck, they partied, they did some drugs. Mr. Smith does some drugs on his own time, and he had been doing them off and on for many years.
Oh my God.
But then she says, no, he just fell asleep. He grew tired, and he was trying to park at several rest stops, but he found them full. He nodded off. Like, no.
Yeah, that seems, that story seems iffy. That's what I'll leave it at that.
It's so sad.
That is sad. It's super sad.
But just the like, you're just doing random drugs with hitchhikers.
With hitchhikers, yeah.
Never done that before.
Which I guess I don't know, man.
Are people still hitchhiking? What year is it? Like,
yeah.
Oh God.
You know, honestly, I don't know if I've seen like a hitchhiker that seemed like an upstanding hitchhiker.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That it's like one that even crossed your mind that you're like,
I've seen some that look more like just like hipsters that have like a hiking backpack. Like they look clean and not crazy, but I'm still like, nah.
Yeah. I just feel like there's a little bit of crazy that you would have to hitchhike.
Especially to know as much as we know now. Like, it'd be different if it was like the 60s or something.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a free spirit, man. But like, not now.
Yeah. What was the ranch that Manson?
Oh, I was just thinking of Manson.
Yeah.
What's the ranch called? I know we could Google it, but that's not the point.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we got to Google it. Hold on.
Right.
Manson Ranch. Spawn Ranch.
Spawn Ranch.
Spawn Ranch.
It wasn't even close.
No. All right. Well,
God, let's get to something more lighthearted.
that was a lot.
Man, I totally forgot what I was ranting to you about that I refused to Google. I think I figured it out, didn't I? No, the sea level thing.
Yeah, did you look it up? Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I forgot all about it. I just want to know what the two reference points are.
He was awake long enough to text that, and then he just immediately passed out.
Yeah, Larry texts our group chat a couple days ago, and he says,
if I pee twice a day for the rest of my life, can I raise the sea level?
when will I be at sea level? It says, I've been thinking all day about how sea level is measured. Haven't Googled it. Just trying to make sense of it all in my head. And then he says, also, what about lakes at the top of mountains? A body of water that eventually probably feeds into the ocean and is technically thousands of feet above sea level.
It's true.
Hey, man.
We call those sky oceans.
I'm just out here asking the questions that everyone's too afraid to ask. All right.
Man.
Like this boy, not the boy, a boy, 13, arrested at hospital for impersonating a doctor after turning up wearing scrubs and fake ID.
Dude.
This is Doogie Howser.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't know why, but you putting the source as Manchester Evening News?
Thank you.
With a question mark is cracking me up.
No, I saw that and I was like, is it a question?
Maybe.
Like, we don't know who this is from?
Well, I couldn't find
Okay.
it had a lot of bullshit on the website.
Sure.
Like I had to turn on my high distraction things.
Oh, okay,
to get them
yeah.
to go away.
Yeah.
High distraction.
Yeah.
It's like when you put blinders on a horse. But for the internet.
Yeah. For the internet. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, have you seen this like super crazy reflective tape that people are putting on the backs of their car headrests to reflect people's crazy bright lights back at them?
Oh, no, really?
I'm about to buy some.
God, there are some.
I'm about to get murdered if I do it. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'm telling you, people are so fucking crazy
I
these
know.
days that it's like.
I'd probably get pulled over like the first night I had it.
Yeah.
So I think it's only a Safari thing because I don't think it works on yours. Anyway, doesn't matter. So this kid gets arrested for impersonating a doctor. So here we go. A child was arrested by police at a hospital following reports of a person impersonating a doctor. That was a little bit hard to say.
Yeah.
Just impersonating a doctor.
Witnesses claimed
Not a dog impersonating a person.
Yeah.
Was there a trench coat involved in this?
Yeah.
Witnesses claimed that the youngster attended the hospital one morning on the morning of January 19th wearing scrubs and with a fake ID. Police were called to Derriford Hospital in Plymouth at around 10:30 a.m. It has been confirmed which part of the has not been confirmed which part of the estate the youngster was on, nor whether he had access to patients or medical records. It's a 13-year-old kid. How did this happen?
Yeah, I feel like that
And what are
would
they
be.
concerned about? Like,
It'd be pretty easy to like spot the person.
Yeah,
one of these people is not like the other one.
Do you
about
think
2 feet shorter than all the other doctors? It's like,
Dude, there's a ton of kids now that look
True.
grown at 13.
yeah.
and like what is he gonna do? Like convince everyone at the hospital to prescribe certain things? That's I don't know.
Yeah, it says here the doctor just prescribed the guy in room 166 with root beer and some big league chew.
And take 2 Haribo gummy bears twice a day.
Yeah, that's according to this 13-year-old that circumvents the hairy palms thing.
There you go.
Yeah. That was
Jeez.
police have now confirmed officers attended the hospital and a child was initially arrested, but later dealt with by means of words of advice and no further action will be taken. All right.
Wow.
So, a spokesperson for the police department said police were called around 10:30 a.m. on Sunday, 19th of January, by the hospital security, and then it repeats the whole damn thing again. Officers attended and arrested a 13-year-old boy.
What do you think his in game was? Like legit?
I don't know that most 13-year-olds know their end game for most anything they do.
But I mean, like
this line,
like surely he was like, "Oh, I'll do this."
See if he could.
You think so?
Yeah.
the boy was de-arrested.
You can't unarrest me. You can let me go, but you can't unarrest. You arrested me.
Yeah.
In the matter,
Oh, Control Z. Never mind that.
just forget all about it.
Does it really say
It
de-arrested?
really does. It says de-arrested.
Oh wow.
I don't know if that's a British garbage shit. It sounds like it sounds like British garbage shit.
What? How far? Okay, how far did this kid get? Because there's no way he convinced many people.
No.
There's no way.
No.
That's wild. I think he was just trying to get into the break room. He smelled some hot cocoa, you know. Where was this?
Somewhere in the UK. I don't know.
Oh, Plymouth. Got it.
Yeah, that way.
That way. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh. Some personal news.
Yeah.
So you know how I'll sit at Starbucks and like read or work or whatever, and you can get a free refill if you use a Starbucks gift card. Now they changed it where everybody gets free refill. And it's not one, it's unlimited refills as long as you're there. And I'm like, do not tell me this. I will have 4 venti iced coffees and I will invent God to fight him.
Wait, what?
I will do it. I will kill God.
So you don't have to pay via a gift card?
No.
You have to pay, however.
And you just have to remain there.
As long as it's like it's basic drinks. So it's
Sure.
like brewed or iced coffee and tea.
I mean, that's all I get.
I'm like, do not tell me I can have 4 venti iced
I think
coffees
I'm
because
gonna-
I will have 4.
I think I'm totally going to start working for Starbucks.
Also,
can I bring my laundry over to Starbucks?
you can just get a Camelback and just go in there.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, what size did you want? Camelback.
Camelback.
Yeah.
Can you just fill him up?
Yeah.
Put like a splash of cream in there.
No, dude, I would be dying because
Dude.
caffeine, specifically coffee,
Yeah.
turns me into a peanut bladder. And I'm like I would be pissing every probably 2 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's cool because I've got a handful of friends in town that they don't work with me, but
Yeah.
we'll go co-work together at Starbucks.
Yeah.
That they work from home and stuff.
That's awesome, dude.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's so I already like going there on weekends and stuff, but now I'm just like, oh buddy.
You're
oh,
like,
buddy.
so how much money do I need to give you guys to bring a cot in?
Right? So I'm just moving in, or
Yeah, because you're like, my rent is X. I get enough free coffee that it might warrant.
Are you guys
that.
cool if I bring both my cats too?
Yeah, right.
And you get 10 cents off if you bring your own cup. And you have to have either your own cup or a for here cup to get refills. So
Huh.
yeah.
For
That's
your
cool.
cup.
Not just their normal they
just
have
gonna bring
mugs and stuff
Das
for there.
Boot.
Show up with a gallon of milk.
Yeah. Just one of those
Yeah. A
Weigels.
growler. Just a whole ass growler.
Oh, there I am.
The Weigel's milk jugs.
Yes, those things are indestructible, dude.
I love those things.
Oh my gosh.
Big gulp, eh?
Yeah. Well, see you later. All right, man. You got anything else on that one?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Although the comments on the Reddit story do the comments in there, they are arguing about the word de-arrest and whether or not it's a word.
Of course they are, because that's what gets argued about on Reddit. The things that
Hey,
matter.
we talked about it too. That's a crazy
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
It's true. All right, man. Well, let's. I thought this was kind of interesting. Like I have on the old spreadsheet. It's just a short mention. So.
Oh, I haven't heard about these guys in a while.
What, Tesla owners?
Tesla, just in general.
Yeah, right.
Oh, cool, because I have a Tesla thing that I forgot to throw on the spreadsheet, so I can follow. I can follow with that.
Okay.
Cool.
So California Tesla owners receiving threats to sell their cars or they'll be vandalized. Report.
Womp womp.
Some Tesla owners are receiving threats to sell their vehicles or else they'll be vandalized, according to a report on the Lost Coast Outpost. Owners in Humboldt County had bricks with notes left on their cars last week. The group behind the threat that calls itself Students Against Nazi Extremism.
Hold on.
Which spells sane.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Mailed a manifesto to the media outlet. All right, what's
Hold
up?
on. How many bricks? Because bricks aren't cheap.
Dude.
A single brick?
Yeah.
They're not expensive. Like
It's
I can
a
buy
single brick, Larry.
paving
What could it
stones.
cost? $10?
I can buy paving stones. No.
I hate it here.
I'm gonna say it is worth it for the connotation of leaving a brick as a threat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's worth it.
So it claimed responsibility for the breaks as well as threatening Tesla owners in Rohnert Park, Hayward, and Seaside, which is in Monterey County.
What state are we in? California?
California.
Okay.
The Lost Coast Outpost didn't release the manifesto, but summed up the group's goal. Quote, so obviously this is a vendetta against Musk, and their goal, they say, is to create a big stigma around owning a Tesla. So they want the value of Tesla vehicles to plummet, said Ryan Burns, Lost Coast Outpost reporter. Thanks, Ryan. Back to you, Ted. We reached out to the police in Hayward and Seaside, and they say so far they have not received any reports of vandalism or threats.
Yeah, because just today is the 12th.
It's true.
And that's what the sign says. It says sell it or get rid of it by the 12th.
Oh, does it say the 12th?
Oh, if you click through their little flyers on the Lost Coast Outpost.
Oh, gotcha.
Why are there so many ads on these websites?
Dude, I know. They're
whole
almost
internet's
unusable.
stupid. Yeah.
Oh man,
It's
like
really almost unusable.
I saw somebody online call a Cybertruck a swastika.
Swastika.
And honestly, I'm retiring from trying to be funny because I'm never gonna make a joke that good.
Yeah,
like
no.
that's the best
That's
joke I've ever.
hilarious.
Swastika is wild. It's so good.
I have a fun kid joke.
Okay.
What's green and flies over Germany? Snazis.
that's a kid joke.
Is that a kid joke? Are we calling that a kid joke?
Well, I mean, it's kind of a, I don't know, dad joke.
Are kids being
It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke.
Yeah.
It's a dark dad joke.
How much into World War II does the school system get into these days?
I've got one other one that's not a
Nazi joke.
Okay.
This is an NSFW joke.
Okay.
What do you call a German dildo?
Oh no.
Do you know this one?
No, but I don't think it's gonna be
A
good.
twatstica.
No. I gotta text some people that one.
That's pretty good, isn't
That's
it?
good.
Thank you.
I gotta store that one up here.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good one. So.
Were you done with your Tesla story?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
like I said, it was a super short one. So.
Well, I just saw one like right before we recorded that I hadn't even had a chance to throw on the spreadsheet. I'm glad you had this because it reminded me. Tesla Cybertruck crashes into pole while running full self-driving software.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Gotta love.
Wow.
The driver, Jonathan Challenger.
Wait.
Shut up.
Wait,
That's a fake ass
Shut
name.
up.
wait. Was this a dare? Did he lose his football fantasy football league?
It's spelled with an I in the middle instead of the E, but like maybe it's Challenger.
Oh, okay.
That's even worse.
Well, the whole thing that I'm nonchalant.
Whoa.
There's no reason for me to be stuck on this, but the truck was self-driving, but they call him the driver.
Oh, fair. The occupant.
The occupant of
He
this
said that the Cybertruck failed to merge out of a lane that was ending and made no attempt to slow down.
I was like, I'm ready, bro. Let's go.
I mean, dude, is this not...
Fuck it, I'm speeding up.
Hey, dude, you see that pole over there? Aim for that one.
Is this not just like a total page out of the FAFO book?
Right?
Like, come on, man.
It first hit a curb and then rammed into the light pole, slicing through the front of the vehicle and taking off the wheel.
Wow.
It looks like a pretty good crunch.
Yeah.
The driver seems to be fine. He's making tweets about it and shit.
Yeah.
But, so he tweets, so with 6 O's. So my at Tesla at Cybertruck crashed into a curb and then a light post on the software version that he's on.
Okay.
Thank you at Tesla for engineering the best passive safety in the world. I walked away without a scratch. It failed to shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow. Is he like...
He's really still sucking Tesla's dick even after his truck does this.
Hold
like
up.
Nikola Tesla's? That's got to be bony as hell at this
Man,
point.
I hope Nikola Tesla is out here. Like, I hope he's haunting all these people for taking his name.
Also,
I think this is a native ad for
Wilson. Yeah, I was about to go
rackets.
there. Wilson is just out here like, look how tough our rackets are. They will survive this wreck.
Do you see it in front
Not
of
a
the...
scratch. Not a single fucking scratch.
No, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even realize.
No, I just like zoomed in on it or whatever.
There should be like a Stanley Cup right next to it.
Yeah, right. Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Did you not see
Wouldn't
that?
that
There
was a car that caught on fire and the Stanley Cup survived with
like
ice
it still
in
had
it.
ice in it.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
I knew the reference. That was a good one.
Oh, I was thinking like literally the Stanley Cup, like
Oh, God,
the
the
Stanley
hockey
Cup.
thing?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, this is tennis. Like, shouldn't we be talking about like Wimbledon or some shit, like, or some kind of open?
Serena Williams crip walking next to this.
Next to the crash.
Oh wow,
So
dude.
dying.
Wow.
The driver blames himself for not paying attention and getting complacent.
But he's still
Dude,
like
If my
Elon.
self-driving car crashes itself, I'm not gonna get on here and apologize about. Like,
I'm not gonna apologize. I'm probably not gonna say anything. To be honest,
I mean, you're the one that bought the car.
You're the one
I
that
bought a
trusted your
car. I
Cybertruck
trusted-
self-driving powers.
Yeah, that's. I feel like, dude, these are like multiple mistakes on.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I
Mr.
did buy-
Challenger or whatever.
If I did buy a Tesla, I would be using the shit out of self-driving, but that would be the only reason why I would buy it.
But
So-
see, the fuck.
Well, yeah,
sorry.
that's what he says. He says he in a previous X post from for January, he wrote about his habit of losing focus with full self-driving. When FSD is being used, he said. Sometimes I decide to go somewhere and turn on Tesla FSD, and then I forget where I decided to go. And then it starts turning into Taco Bell or whatever. And I'm like, WTF is it doing? And then I'm like, oh, right, Taco Bell.
I mean, this guy.
Hold on, is this me?
Yeah, I do this already.
I thought that this was. I thought we were gonna. This was gonna come full circle, and this was gonna be the 13-year-old that was like. Masquerading as a physician. Yeah. He's like, hell, I thought I was a physician today.
Guess I gotta go to work. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
The system is supposed to warn drivers repeatedly if they're not paying attention, and it should issue a series of escalated warnings if the driver is not paying attention. They'll also be asked to put their hands on the steering wheel. If they repeatedly ignore these prompts, FSD disables for the rest of the drive.
And you have to sit in timeout.
You gotta pull
You have
over,
to sit in
turn off the
FSD
car.
timeout.
Driver Idiot says, I don't expect FSD to be infallible, but I definitely didn't have utility pole in my face while driving slowly on an empty road on my bingo card. I hate this guy.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
I hate this guy.
I mean, look at his picture, though. Like, he seems like somebody that would write like that.
Where is he?
Just Twitter.
His handle is Mr. Challenger or whatever.
He's
like,
so clever. Guys, he's
Mr.
clever. Leave him alone.
Man, you know he just loves that this got him in the news, too.
Yeah. Hey guys. Hey Bert, did you see my Cybertruck post?
I'm in news and it's about Tesla. It's so cool.
It's so cool, man.
I printed it, laminated
I
it, I
mean-
put it on mom's fridge.
This is. He said going slow, but like, fuck. That like.
That's a
ate
40
his
mile an
car
hour.
up,
Yeah.
man.
It's also a Cybertruck, so you know how they do in
Yeah,
crashes. They
that's
just don't do well.
They just explode. It's like the
Yeah.
crash test
I
dummy.
heard they
like
were made out
toys.
of aluminium.
Aluminium?
Yes, aluminium.
Yes. I've heard of that metal.
Oh God.
Elon literally just gets people to just hammer pieces of aluminum foil together.
Yeah.
Wait, this is nuts.
What's up?
So further down here, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating Tesla FSD for a separate issue related to 4 crashes in low visibility situations. Blah, 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 blah. Tesla vehicles accounted for 40 out of 45 fatal crashes reported to the NHTSA through October 15th of 2024.
Well,
wow.
Trump is reportedly considering removing the requirement for automakers to report all accidents involving self-driving vehicles. No. Cool. And then Musk says the rule unfairly targets Tesla, given the number of incidents and reporting it must provide to the organization.
I mean, here's an idea. Don't put fucking FSD on a vehicle.
Musk maintains that vehicles with FSD enabled are safer than human-operated cars, with fewer crashes per miles driven. The company plans to debut its first robo-taxi service in Austin in June.
Yikes. Who's going to get in that fucking death trap?
Musk ball garglers.
It's like, okay, cool. Have it on cars, but don't like glorify it like it's the safest thing in the world, because now what you're doing is you're enabling people to think that they're safer using this in low visibility
I hate this shit. I hate this shit because man, it's I don't like where we are right now with the like automated car stuff. I got
like
used.
Some of it. Like I love the whatever the like adaptive
cruise control, dude.
That stuff is rad.
Just got used to that.
I love that.
And it is very, very useful on like a road trip kind of thing.
Daniel just got used to not having to take the faceplate off of his CD player.
I just got used to not having to roll my windows down with that.
The car, I don't know if you know this, Larry. The car that Daniel has now, the one before it, there was just no floorboard, and he was Fred Flintstone in it to get everywhere.
It's true.
So
it's
like
true.
he just now has even a motor.
It was wild. No, it was wild when I traded in the floor burner. Like
that's why he's got such tough feet.
Yeah,
was it? He only traded it in because insurance refused to insure it.
They actually wouldn't let him put it on the road anymore.
Yeah. Plus, they let me upgrade to a 36 chipmunk team that runs underneath my hood.
Is that why all those monkeys went missing from North Carolina?
That's true.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about it. It's a sore subject.
Oh my god.
But no, I don't like this space that we're in now, that it's like they have so many fucking things that are supposedly like helping you drive. Like, I hate driving my parents' car because I will be driving in a straight line and it'll go beep, 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 and like jerk the wheel.
Dude, the rental car that I had when I was in Florida last spring was like that. And there was no like, they had it set to where the person renting it couldn't switch any of those, so like that was staying
in valet
on
mode or something like that.
And it did it. Yeah, it did it one time, and my aunt was in the car, and she was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "I told you, that's the car."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wow."
No, dude, it's specifically because I mean, dude, around here you get on back roads.
Oh yeah.
The paint's fucking worn off the road. It doesn't know where the fucking road starts and the fucking ditch
sometimes
begins
they've like moved the road, like, but you can still see where the paint was. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, you've got another car mentioned on here too.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that one. What do we want to do, guys? We're sitting at an hour and a half right now. I have. The one is very short, and the other is just another scammed victim. So
we can run just a little bit long if you want to.
You do that? Just keep going.
It's fine with me.
All right, perfect. All right. Well, I will go ahead and cover the other car thing, just because. Oh my god! Once again, these fucking infotainment centers, like in the cars or whatever. I'm just like, dude. They're like, oh, you know, distracted drivers. Let's put a fucking 23-inch TV beside the driver and see how fucking distracted they are, you know? So, Jeep software glitch causes nonstop extended warranty pop-up ads. I kind of love this.
We've been trying to contact you. Hey, we've been trying to...
It's somebody running beside you.
We've been trying to contact you. Roll your window down.
Is somebody knocking on my side window?
The TikTok that I sent y'all before we came here of the 360 cam.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did one and was like, we're reaching out to you by your expired warranty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. That's awesome.
That's so good.
So nobody likes pop-up ads. Nobody. That makes a recently discovered software glitch in some Jeep models especially frustrating for the people experiencing it. One Grand Cherokee owner recently vented their frustrations with the ads on Reddit, and owners of other models have chimed in with similar complaints. The Grand Cherokee's owner said they were served a relentless pop-up ad for Jeep's, quote, Flex Care Extended Care Premium Plans.
What? Flex Care Extended Care Premium Plans.
Oh
like, how fucking stupid is the like nomenclature for like upgrade plans now? It's like, hey man, did you get the new iPhone 16 Pro Max Pro?
No, I decided to go for the iPhone 18 Pro Max, Max Pro, Pro Max, Max Pro.
Okay, yeah,
It
I
comes
couldn't
with
afford that one.
3 more gigabytes of storage.
Oh, that's
two more.
why I went with the 18 Pro Max Pro Pro.
See, I didn't get up in time for that one.
Pro. I
You
think
go stay
Allie's
with it.
broken.
I just start rapping. I'm like, pro, pro.
Oh my God, that's awesome. So yeah, it kept giving relentless pop-up ads for their Flex Care Extended Care Premium plans or an extended warranty. The ad shows up every time the vehicle comes to a stop, and the owner said that there was no way to stop the ad or turn it off. It reads, quote, Flex Care Extended Care Premium Plans are factory backed and offer you peace of mind in case of mechanical breakdown. Press the call button to speak to a specialist. Odometer must be less than 36,000 miles to purchase.
I hate that peace of mind has title caps.
Yeah, what?
Like, what?
That is weird.
Put a trademark after it too, man.
Yeah, right.
Peace of mind sold separately.
Peace of mind, yeah.
Please see terms and conditions.
Yeah. A screenshot of the ad shows options to call about the warranty or close the window using the X or OK buttons. Frustratingly for the owner, closing the window was only a temporary fix as it returned at every stop. So literally he'd close it, stop his vehicle, and pop up again. Close it, stop his vehicle, pop up again. Oh my God, man. I love it. They basically said that it was a software glitch and it had accidentally removed the ability to opt out. Yeah, I think that's a function. I don't think that's a
bug.
Yeah, it's not a bug, man. So the problem is expected to be temporary, so it's best to wait it out and take deep breaths instead of choosing violence.
So, like, would it
That's a
stop?
weird way to fucking like in the article.
Would it stop your music or literally anything else and just play the ad?
So I think it's not playing like an audio
It's like a
ad.
message.
I think it's just like if you're using your screen for like CarPlay or any shit like that, it's going to be like on top of your map or on top of the music you're listening to or whatever.
That would
and it
suck.
won't go away unless you address it, kind of thing.
But then you address it and it comes right
And
back.
then it goes right back. So I was just like, man, I love my older like Honda Accord that it's like it was like when screens were new in cars,
Yeah,
kind of thing,
yeah.
and I love that. So it barely like connects to my phone for Bluetooth. So
That's how my last car was.
yeah. Anyway, that's all I've got for that one. So,
Larry, you got anything burning a hole in your pocket?
Yes. There's some tar balls rolling up ashore.
Oh, I was actually
Yes.
asleep and not ingesting the tar balls when I drove off the road and dropped them all into the ocean. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I hate when I drop all my tar balls in the ocean.
Happens to the best of us, brother.
Mysteriously enough, Allie was in Florida not too long ago.
That's true.
Tar balls wash ashore on Florida beaches, but the source of the sticky
Plays the
goo.
tar ball caper. Like, what?
It's a mystery. They can't find it. the source that is Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The U.S. Coast Guard has been searching for a tar ball that began showing up on. Wait, what?
It's one?
One? No, for tar balls that began showing up on South Florida beaches over the weekend. But so far, the source of the black muck remains a mystery. The agency has been investigating reports of tar balls from Port Everglades to Palm Beach along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, and Coast Guard said in a statement, some beaches in South Florida closed on... Did not acknowledge that.
What?
Never mind. Move on. Some beaches in South Florida
Okay.
closed on Saturday when the tar balls washed ashore, but they since reopened. What are the tar balls, you ask? Thank you for asking. I'm glad you guys are entertained by this. Tar balls are small, dark pieces of oil which can stick to your feet, to the feet of beachgoers, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They often come from oil spills, but the source can also be natural seeps, which oil slowly escapes from petroleum reserves beneath the ocean floor, according to NOAA.
So I call natural seeps when I like fart and get a little
shark.
more than I bargained for. Oh, don't look at me. I'm naturally seeping.
Or is that last trip after a piss? Like
The natural seep, yeah. No matter how you shake and dance, the last two drops go in your pants. No, dude, I'm telling you, you can sit there, you can act like you're a damn cow trying to milk it out, dude. You're getting 2 drops in your pants.
I'm suing you for disturbing imagery.
worse than the toilet cam, honestly.
You mean the non-existent one? Jerks.
So they're currently speculating as to where they're coming from, while some of the balls are large as pancakes.
Damn, that's huge.
Yeah, I've been saying that.
I've been saying that.
Okay, so this is a quote. This is a quote from the
holy
agency.
shit.
While some of the tar balls may be as large as pancakes, most are coin size. What, like, 2 objects? What led them to just? I can see coin size, but pancakes?
Yeah, that's like what. Like, plus it's a tar ball.
Yeah,
like why would you not say like a lime or something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
Dog, I want pancake sized limes. Where are you getting pancake sized limes?
but I'm saying like a pancake is a flat object.
I know. I'm like, are they smushing it?
Yeah. Is it because they got walked
Or
on?
are they just using the pancake as the like diameter of
Is this like an Acme black hole?
But then how far does it go? You know what I'm saying? Like
a pancake is basically 2-dimensional. And a tar ball is
Yeah.
definitely 3. So
Yeah.
like
100%.
why are we doing pancakes and coins
Dude.
instead of say cantaloupes and
Oranges.
golf balls?
How many tar?
What coin is the size? What coin is the size of an orange, Larry?
I believe that's the
Any coin can be if it tries
believe
hard enough, Allie.
Oh my gosh.
So let's see here. The tar balls are very persistent in the marine environment and can travel thousands of miles. They must be tired. So, where did they come from?
And boy, are my pancake arms tired.
The crew conducted research by air and by sea, but they weren't able to find any specific source. Dude, this sounds like
One
a
if
boring
by
day.
land, 2 if by sea, dude. Like,
Coast Guard just out here wasting time and money.
seriously.
Like,
My gosh.
guys, guess what we get to do today? Some of you will be on boats, others will be in a helicopter, but we're just gonna scan the entire fucking ocean and look for these.
So, sir, what are we looking for?
Okay, so you know how big a pancake is, right?
Yep.
We're looking for-
Had a hot
Okay, think about a pancake but a ball.
Okay.
Follow me?
Yeah. All right.
Wait a second. Huh?
But also, there are coins, right?
Okay.
So the size of coins, but it's a ball.
So we're comparing 3 different dimensionalities.
Don't think too far into it. Your brain will melt. We're looking for balls in the ocean. Go.
We're looking for flat balls. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, is it like a deflated like?
I don't know.
This is just. I know this is not the main part of the story, but like, it's very frustrating to have something like. It's called a tar ball.
Yeah.
And then described as a flat something. You know, it's
I'm picturing those really like squishy that you get out of like a gumball machine. Like think like sticky hand texture.
Yeah.
And you throw it against something and it goes flat for a second and then it like slowly comes back into a ball.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm like. That's how you're making it. Like it's really only ping pong ball size until you throw it real hard and it's pancake for a minute and then it comes back.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's seeping from the bottom of the ocean, it could be smashed due to pressure, and as it comes up to the sea level.
Hey, Megan said we were getting a Whataburger.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
Where's that?
I don't know, but I've heard that too.
Okay, sorry. You said smash,
and I was really fast to confirm that and having no information about it.
No, I you said smash, and I was like, oh, smash burger. And then I was like, oh, what a burger. Anyway.
So there's been no evidence. They don't know where it's coming from, blah, blah, blah. The agency's no longer investigating the source of the tar balls. They just seem to kind of just let it go.
Huh.
Yeah, this happened before.
Interesting.
Back in 1946. Something about World War II, shipwreck era, era ships.
Huh.
Anyway.
So it's just seeping out.
Yep.
Just okay. So I mean, are these like it's not? It's just like an inconvenience kind of thing.
Well, in May 2019, tar balls described as very soft. Thank you. Washed up on beaches on Padre Island in Texas, and we're getting stuck on cars.
I want to see somebody come out with just a bunch of tar balls all over them.
Have you felt any of these tar balls?
What does it feel like?
Are they soft?
Oh,
how
it's
soft?
gotta be.
I want to pet them.
Pancakes are soft.
A tar ball.
There are also numerous reports of tar balls along U.S. Gulf Coast beaches after the 2010 explosion and oil spill involving the Deepwater Horizon. No shit. I feel like that is a source that you would be like, oh, yeah, that checks out. But, yeah, I don't know where these balls
This is like those, do you remember that story about the Garfield phones?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
God, I love that one.
All
kept
right.
watching them.
Yeah, and everybody's like, what the fuck is happening?
Cool.
All right. Let's see here.
I got one.
All right.
You guys seen this? Have you heard about this? How to cook the perfect egg? Have you seen this for real?
No.
No.
This is dumb as hell.
Oh, God.
You're not ready.
Science has something
Wait,
to say
dumb
about
as
it.
in like, I can't believe I thought about it before, or dumb as in like...
The second one.
Okay.
Second one. Whatever your other option is going to be, it's that one.
Gotcha.
Do you have to like speak nicely to the egg first? Is it one of the along those lines?
You all but have to like hold its balls and tell it's handsome. I mean, like yeah.
You know, honestly, that's where I normally stop. I will not hold
That's
its
a
balls.
bridge too far for me.
Yeah, I will not hold its balls. I will not tell it it's
I
handsome.
typically verbally violate my eggs.
See, that's why your eggs are bad.
Yikes.
Yep.
I don't want no soft boiled eggs.
So, how to cook the perfect boiled egg according to science.
Ooh.
So, if you click, there's pictures of hard boiled, soft boiled, sous vide. Who's sous vide in an egg?
That seems way too
And
much
then
effort.
this method is called periodic.
Oh, no.
I feel like we are overcomplicating the shit.
It looks like a Cadbury cream egg. Like, it looks so fake.
I don't want to
I'm
ruin anything, but is it like putting it in, taking it out, putting it in? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But whatever you're thinking, it's dumber.
Okay.
So scientists say they've cracked the code for boiling the perfect egg.
Sous vide looks like somebody ate egg and then sneezed.
It looks like
Sous vide looked like you painted an egg, but you didn't let it dry before you put a top coat on it.
Yeah.
actually, to be honest with you, it just looks like it was just hatched and you threw it on the floor.
Yeah, it looks like a poached egg that didn't quite look right.
Yeah.
Like I'd still eat it, but it ain't pretty. So the perfect boiled egg has a velvety yolk paired with a soft, solid white.
Wait.
Okay.
Achieving this balance can be a challenge because the yolk cooks at a lower temperature than the white. Hard-boiling an egg can yield a chalky yolk. Oh, I hate a chalky yolk, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like you're getting really close to Canadian. Last time I made a bunch of eggs, I just...
Most of them had a chalky yolk, you know.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's possible for me to do a Canadian
I don't know.
accent.
I think I got Minnesota there.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It's close to the border, so.
So,
Whoa.
hard-boiling egg can yield a chalky yolk, while cooking low and slow can produce jelly-like undercooked whites.
Low and slow.
Researchers cooked hundreds of eggs and used math to tackle this runny conundrum.
Bro, no way.
Runny conundrum? That's what we call when you have stomach problems.
Yes,
This is literally a math problem in real life.
Yes.
Johnny got 3,000 eggs. Like, what the fuck was
Dude,
Johnny getting
Johnny's
3,000?
making some money these days.
Oh, man. One equation dealt with how heat travels between a hot surface and an egg. Another captured how the egg's contents morph from liquid to solid with a gel-like state in between. The final recipe involves transferring eggs in a steamer basket every 2 minutes between 2 bowls of water.
Get out of here.
Wait. One boiling at 212 and the other lukewarm at 86 degrees. These are Fahrenheit, I'm sorry. For a total of 32 minutes.
I was going to say 212 Celsius. Holy shit.
So we're on the Kelvin scale. So for a total of 32 minutes before cooling under running water and peeling. I want to say this out loud to really drive home the point here. So we're 2 minutes. Okay. So 2 minutes in boiling, 2 minutes in lukewarm.
Okay.
2 minutes in boiling, 2 minutes in lukewarm. 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 2 minutes in boiling, 2
What
minutes
in
in
the
lukewarm. 2 minutes in boiling,
She's
2
doing
minutes
32
in
minutes.
lukewarm.
Allie's broken.
2 minutes in boiling and 2 limits. Two
limits.
Look, I broke. That was the last round, though.
Okay.
But that's all you gotta do, and then you've cooked the perfect egg.
That sounds like hell on earth.
Yes. If I saw someone doing this, I'm calling the cops, not the regular cops.
No. Dude,
The egg
brain
cops.
Plus it's like, oh, hey, does anybody want, a boiled egg for breakfast? Give me a fucking half hour. Like, it's like.
Well, and apparently they're way harder to peel, too.
No way. Come on.
So, then you have to cool it under running water and then peel it. So, good luck.
What is this, wine
is-
now? Like,
Dude, if someone starts doing this after, the second back and forth, I'd be like, were you not sure? Did you get... So it wasn't done? You had to put it back...
was it too hot?
Did you put it back again?
What's happening here?
I mean, dude, that is insane.
That's too much.
It
That
should
is
never-
way too much.
so dumb.
I mean, how do you normally do? Well, I guess it depends on how you're eating.
Also,
them, I like a good soft boiled egg, because I normally will eat it in something.
Yeah.
So the yolk will make whatever I'm eating creamier.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, But oh man,
I don't like the state of my yolk in a hard-boiled egg to be at all liquid.
Run. Yeah.
No, because I'm
I got
usually
you.
making either egg salad or deviled eggs. So
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. You don't
if they're
want
not quite cooked all the way, if they're a little liquidy, that doesn't work for deviled eggs.
Yeah, no.
It makes for weird egg
Periodic can get fucked.
Periodically get fucked.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you figured out the best way, but at what cost?
Mathematically.
No one's doing this. You might as well tell me the best way is to put it in a tiny little egg rocket and send it to the moon and back, and then it's cooked perfectly. Cool, but who's doing that?
To rub your hands together for 5 minutes and then hold the egg for 5 minutes and then rub your hands together.
You have to hold it in your hands and rub it, but it has to be exactly 2,333 rubs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's going to take you 32 minutes.
But who defined perfect?
I don't know.
I think they're saying that it's it's perfect in the sense that
it's the most evenly cooked between the two.
Yeah,
I think is what they're saying. Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, that is so stupid.
It's so much.
I mean, it is. It's one of those things that, like, cool. No one's ever going to do that.
No. I am fascinated with seeing like the best way to boil in it. Not this way.
Yeah.
But like other like Alton Brown's method or like Gordon Ramsay's method.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. I like seeing that.
Do you put it in when you're heating the water?
Right.
Do you put it in after the water's heated?
Right.
Stuff like that. Like shit that matters.
Yeah. And there's also like some people put like they put them in either before or when they get to boiling. I guess before you get to boiling. Then once it boils, you turn it off and then count from that time. That's kind of crazy, but like it does work.
I feel like that would be more in line with this fucking periodic bullshit, right?
Then you
have turn it off and on and off and on and off and
on. Do you have those weirdos that do make boiled eggs in the microwave though?
How do you boil an egg in the microwave?
I put it in water. It's a weird process. I don't know. I've heard.
I have no idea.
I've heard it been
You
done.
can steam them to boil them. Like people do that.
Is that what I'm thinking about?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'll tell you what actually works really well, but it's a little more effort. Is oh my gosh, Instant Pot, like pressure cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
That I feel like it peels easier
for
some reason. I don't know if that's just in my head or not, but
yeah, there's a whole container for the microwave on Amazon.
What is ultimate Irish egg? The ultimate Irish egg pod.
That's so weird.
That's so weird. Yeah.
Microwave egg boiler cooker. What the fuck?
Is it just one? Does it just hold one egg?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Or is it shaped like an egg, but it holds like 6 inside?
It's gotta hold more.
Please hold several.
Ew. Plus, the eggs on the front have the like green layer.
Wait, what?
Somebody was peeling an egg. I swear.
This guy?
Oh, maybe I just. Okay, never mind. Maybe I just imagined it.
I know the green layer. I hate the green layer.
No, the green layer. No. It looked like somebody was peeling it and like it.
Yeah.
Kind of green. Oh, maybe I just saw that or something.
It cooks and peels your eggs?
No.
Is this working on you, Allie?
I'm about to buy it.
So I did see
Remember,
one
this goes in the microwave.
Oh my god. So yeah, if you're wondering what we're talking about, talking about the egg pod. So, the egg pod on Amazon for how much was it?
$15.
$15.
Oh, there's several different brands.
Ooh.
Dang.
Man, these were products that did not make it on Shark Tank. They are drop shipping these from fucking Temu. I promise.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's excellent news.
Oh, I see what you did there. Allie, do you have anything else to add for our egg adventure?
Our episode.
Episode. All right. Well, I have something to cover because I think the last time that we were all together, we talked about a poor lady in, let's see, it was mentioned at the end of this one. A French woman who thought that she was going to be getting with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of like whatever the AI shit.
That poor woman.
Yeah. So Virginia River fan scammed, which I don't even. Are you familiar with that show?
No, I didn't.
I'd never heard of
this
it.
broke me trying to read this headline a minute ago.
Virginia River fan scammed out of $375,000.
Virginia or Virgin?
Oh, I'm sorry. Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Virgin River fan scammed out of $375,000 by fake Martin Henderson.
I also didn't know who that was, so I had to look that up.
I assumed that it was the dude in the picture.
It is.
And the only other thing that I know him from is he was in The Ring.
Yeah, that was the thing that like the first thing that came up.
Yeah. Never could have come up with his name ever. So,
no.
Quote, he told me he wanted to leave the acting world. Darling, if he's contacting you saying that he wants to leave the acting world, something's up. Mm-hmm. So So a devoted Virgin River fan lost a staggering $375,000 over 2 years after being tricked into believing she was in a relationship with actor Martin Henderson.
It's so sad. I feel so bad for the people that fall for this stuff.
It is.
And then embarrassed. I mean, embarrassed as hell.
It is. God, I'm just going to, let me just get into what actually happened. So the deception began when Leah interacted with the Virgin River Facebook fan page. That's your first clue. No actors are going to be on Facebook fan pages.
I'm in a couple book pages on Facebook that aren't even that big. Yeah. That authors that I consider kind of big are in.
That's cool.
So sometimes they'll reply to something or make a post, and I'll be like, "Well, what's this guy know?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's the author of that."
What's this guy know?
Yeah,
that's funny.
But they're not sliding into the DMs and being like, "I need to wire you some money so that I can get out of the Nigerian prison or whatever."
Yes. So she explained, quote, I left a message and received a response from his agent saying Martin liked my comments and wanted to talk to me. We hit it off immediately and talked about favorite foods and common interests. Man, honestly, I totally agree. It's very sad because people are out there that are lonely, that just are literally looking for some kind of interaction from, and God, these people just get preyed on so hard.
Did you mean to skip the first couple of paragraphs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Did I leave something?
No, it's
so it gets into the specifics.
I was going to say those are kind of spoilery the way it's written, so I thought you skipped them on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. So their conversations took place on WeChat and Telegram. Another red flag. WeChat. Despite Martin Henderson previously warning fans about online impersonators, Leah admitted she was, quote unquote, too invested to pay attention to the red flags. At one point, the scammer even sent her AI-altered voice messages, making her believe she was speaking with the real Henderson. Hello, Leah.
Oh.
Please send me money.
I need about $30 if you don't mind.
Leah, I love you. Leah, I love you.
Leah.
Sorry, I really wonder how. Honestly, they
some of those AI
some
figures
of them are pretty solid.
Yeah, some of them are good.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. This makes this story a little bit better for me, just thinking that it's fucking not even remotely close. I don't know why.
He's using talk to text talk. He talks and it turns it into text, and then it turns back into talk. But that voice is kind of robotic. It's not his fault, though.
It's not his fault.
His microphone's kind of busted, so he can't just send a voice memo.
Yeah. He said that he's getting a throatiotomy.
That's where they take his throat.
That's where they take his throat.
They take the whole throat out.
Let me explain this.
It's really tough. He has no neck now. He looks like a Ken doll that you took the head off and then just smushed it back on.
Yeah, honestly,
it's really sad looking.
The hardest thing for him to do. The hardest thing for him to deal with is he's 6 inches shorter.
And the crazy part is that everything's taken care of for him, but he just needs me to get about 50 Apple Music gift cards.
Yeah.
He's very lonely.
Because I've been dating George Clooney, and just the other day he asked me for 50 Apple Music gift cards.
They are.
Hang on. I'm dating George Clooney.
Wait a second.
I am
George Clooney.
Oh my God.
George would never.
George would never.
George is a Spotify guy.
So over time, the fake Martin Henderson fed her countless excuses to request money, claiming issues with corrupt employers, frozen bank accounts, and his desire to leave Hollywood for a, quote, simpler life.
No, baby, I've got the money. I just can't get to it right now.
It's just all tied up in my investments.
It's frozen right now.
Everything about
the fires, it burned half of it,
Yeah.
So
the beginning of Happy Gilmore, when his girlfriend leaves him and he starts talking to her through the intercom.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Let me please.
I just get kind of lonely. That totally makes me think of that. Oh, I wanna kiss you all over and over and again. Oh no, we're gonna get a strike.
Like that anymore.
Dude, I'm telling you,
We're gonna get a strike. You're not that good.
My Shazam just picked it up.
It just we get a strike and it's like, oh yeah, blah 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 AI version.
They bring up the live version, then you get a big ego about it.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. So he told me he wanted to leave the acting world and live a quiet life in New Zealand with me. We planned marriage and 3 children.
What?
Wow. Okay.
What?
How many babies do you want, fake Martin Henderson?
Gross. Martin Henderson. I would like 3 babies.
Me too, fake Martin Henderson.
The scammer manipulated Leah into sending large sums of money for various fake emergencies. She wired $30,000 for a private jet to fly him out of South Africa, but he claimed the flight was canceled because he was, quote, thrown in jail for breaking his contract.
Dude, I have a degenerate cousin who has been on drugs for a long time, and she's a few years older than me, and she would convince our grandmother to like pay her rent, so her grandmother would give her cash, and then she would, whoops, I lost it. So then my grandmother would give her more cash for that rent. And
dude.
we were like, you are just paying for her drug habit. And she'd be like, no, she lost her rent money again.
Dude, that was like, well, I have somebody in my family that also was hooked on some really heavy shit.
Yeah.
And literally, they'd be like, oh, my car got stolen. And then they'd get a new car, and then their car would show back up. And like, dude, it was just
anyway,
like,
I guess I'll sell one of them.
yeah. I mean, it was so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or at least for everybody that wasn't involved directly.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, so that led to another $10,000 for bail and $5,000 for a commercial flight.
$5,000 for a commercial flight
From South Africa.
From South Africa, which...
Dude, I was just listening to the brighter...
To the moon. I was just kidding.
I was just listening to The Brighter Side the other day, and Amber was looking at... She was like, I just put in like a direct flight from like LA to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And it was like $800 round trip.
Wow. That's awesome.
Because she was complaining because she was having to go home to like Mississippi, but you have to get like a bunch of different places to get to it, and it was going to cost her almost as much. She's like, I could fly to fucking Tokyo for what it's going to cost me to go to bumfuck.
That's crazy.
Like it's like flying into Knoxville, man.
Yeah.
Like unless you're like on Allegiant on like a direct.
Yeah.
It's fucking pricey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know about you, but like $800 for a flight is still pretty steep.
I mean, not to get to Tokyo.
Yeah, to go to Asia from America.
It should be $3.
Okay, Trump.
No, so, dude, I was we were watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Yes.
And like we're only on like season 5. Well, the show started in fucking 2006.
You'll never get caught up. Dude, I love that show,
dude. So they're like, oh my gosh. And you can get this sandwich for $7, and I was like, I'm looking this shit up right now. It's $15 now. I was like, oh my god!
I just saw something the other day that was like, it was a list of like things prices in 2005 and things prices today.
It's insane.
It was like a Big Mac was the first one, the only one I remember. $2.50 versus $6.
Jeez, that's wild.
Damn
man.
it, that's crazy.
Even the foot long at Subway is no longer $5.
Oh, it's not been in
it's
a
a
long
$6
time.
6-inch.
You could probably get
They're
it
doing
5.
BOGO right now though.
Ooh.
But
isn't it like after like 6 p.m.?
I don't know. I glanced at
because
the
my
TV
parents
and
used
saw
to do that shit because that like they would go and they would literally they'd get 2 foot longs and then each of them would eat like half.
Yeah.
And so they'd have like dinner that night and then they'd have like lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kind of
that
thing.
poor blanket.
that poor heating fan.
Those tuna subs weren't
Dude.
the greatest days, were they? Mama Bradley.
Mama Bradley, no, not the tuna sub. So here we go. So Leah also sent $12,000 for gift cards, multiple Bitcoin transfers of $5,000 each, and paid for 25 MacBooks.
Johnny Craig?
That's so niche, and no one's laughing at that but you and me.
Oh my god!
No one else is laughing at
Johnny
that.
Craig out here striking again.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what the fuck
Wait, he
that
was
is.
selling them. He wasn't trying to buy them, though.
Well, he was scheming.
that was to help, quote unquote, set up a new business. So
Yeah.
insane, dude.
There was a lead singer of a band that like was selling MacBooks and got like
Yeah.
in a bunch of trouble for it.
Oh wow. So on top of that, she covered shipping costs for a supposed package containing work contracts, a diamond ring, Rolex watches, $148,000 in U.S. cash, and a valuable Netflix-ready biography of Henderson's life. What? She even spent $56,000 on fake invoices and racked up $85,000 in loans across multiple Best Buy credit cards. Absolutely insane.
How much money does this person have?
Well, $375,000 less than she used to have.
Yeah. So when Leah started running out of money and told the scammers she could only afford an economy ticket, he suddenly faked having a, quote, mild heart attack. Like, excuse me. So insane, dude.
You being a broke bitch hear me out, is actually breaking my heart so much.
God.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
This quote right after.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just so sad. My quote, my head is all over the place and I felt very foolish having opened my heart.
You actually broke his, like, scientifically.
Yeah.
You gave him a heart attack.
I was severely manipulated during some very traumatic events in my life, which they don't get into that, which obviously, but anyway, so eventually fraud specialists flagged her transactions as potential quote unquote money laundering.
Now they do that.
Wow. Leading to her bank account of 18 years being shut down. She's now seeking support to recover from both the financial and emotional damage caused by the scam. So this is not the first case. 67-year-old woman sent thousands of dollars to scammers pretending to be actor Keanu Reeves.
That's the one we covered.
Keanu would never.
Did we cover
Recently.
Reeves?
It
No,
was-
so
it
that
was
was
Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt.
That was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember the Keanu Reeves.
No,
one.
I don't think we covered that.
But then in Europe, a French
There it
woman
is.
was scammed by a Brad Pitt impersonator, and a 54-year-old was scammed out of 830,000 euros by someone posing as Brad Pitt. We absolutely did that. She is preparing her counterattack with the help of Marwan Urab,
Yep.
founder of the website, quote, Find My Scammer.
Can you imagine if that site
That's a
was
scam.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Hey, if you just pay me
I'll find him.
25 MacBooks, I'll find your scammer.
25 MacBooks.
I'm gonna start like just using MacBooks as like
Seriously. I'm just going to be like, so, okay.
How many MacBooks
Hey,
is
dog,
it?
You were on the beach.
Could you Venmo me back? I bought the appetizer last night. No, man, I'll give you like a third of a MacBook though.
I was walking on the beach and I stepped on a
M3?
tar ball. It was about as big of a MacBook.
About the size of a MacBook.
About the size of a MacBook.
MacBook sized tar balls.
Oh damn it, man.
Excuse me.
God.
All right, that's all I have for the scammers out there scamming. So,
I think we call it a day, unless anybody else has anything else.
we good?
Nah, we're good.
Good? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Well, if we're calling it a day, that means, listener, you have made it to 2 hours and 8 minutes
Shoo.
as of right now.
Nice.
Man, we're back. We're back, baby. Yeah, we will hopefully I will not be on my deathbed next week and we'll all be, moseying forward. Anywho, let's see here. Tell us what you guys thought about episode 330 of the Tether Radio podcast. You can send that to tetherradio@gmail.com. That's TETHERRADIO@gmail.com. We have our awesome newsletter that Allie puts together, regardless of whether or not we have episodes. It's always like, honestly, I wasn't going to ask you to do one because I was like, dude, I was dying. I'm not going to ask you guys to do more.
I've had a couple friends that are not getting them. I don't know if they're going to like your spam or something. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I hadn't had any issues.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was going to say, if you've not been getting them, like, I'm still sending them. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, and it's really funny that you'd say that because I occasionally I'll check the like read percentage and stuff. Yeah. And like we had way more this past one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe people don't want to hear us. They just want to read.
They just want to read.
Yeah, they just want the newsletter. But anyway, you can go to tetherradio.substack.com to check that out. You can put your URL or your You can put your email address.
You can put a URL in there, but
it's not going to help you.
You can put 5 Apple gift cards in there.
Or 25 MacBook Pros. But yeah, so Allie puts that together every week. It really is. It's a really fun read and a really fun way to start your week. And it has all the show notes for the full episodes in it. So including if you go to that URL, you can go to see all of our show notes for previous episodes. So the current episode gets sent out the Monday that it gets released, whereas if you want to check out the old stuff, you got to go to the URL. So that is tetherradio.substack.com. We have finally figured out what book we're going to do for book club, and it is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister.
Yep.
Yeah. I've started it. Allie's already read it.
But it's been like 3 years, so yeah. I'm looking forward to it again.
You were going to reread it, right?
Yeah.
Larry, I would suggest you reading it.
Okay.
It is really good.
I'm not kidding. Like, legit, it immediately kicks off.
Yeah, Like the opening scene, you're just like, oh.
Yeah. It's been a very, very good listen. And if you end up, excuse me, if you try to get it from the library, the wait was not that long. Okay. So, literally, Megan and I were like, well, we don't know when we're gonna do book club, so I'm gonna sleep the borrow thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like deliver later, and then like. I think literally Megan and I were just passing back and forth a copy of the book because she's like, "Oh, I just got access to it," and I'm like, "No, just sleep it, and then I get access the next day or whatever." So
that's funny.
Anyway, but it's awesome. It's so far so good. I'm like 2/3 of the way through.
It was one of my favorite books that year that I read it.
Yeah,
and I read really it in like, hold on, let me see. I feel like I read it really early in the year, and then it was like one of the top books I read all year, and I was like, really? Damn it. Let me see. No, I read it towards the end of the year.
Gotcha.
But I did really love it.
Yeah, it is very good. So yeah. I'm looking forward to the stunning conclusion. Yeah. So we do not have a date for book club yet, but we will be putting out some feelers to the main members of book club because normally that's how we set the dates. So whatever date's going to get the most people there. So we will announce it once we come up with that date on the podcast, and I think it will also get posted on Read with Tether on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Once we come up with the date. So yeah, either keep listening, which obviously we love you to keep doing that, or go to Read with Tether on Facebook and keep up with the book club's happenings there. I think that's all we've got for this episode. So I guess thank you guys so much for joining us for a little over an hour. I'm Daniel.
I'm Allie.
I'm Larry.
And we hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Be sure to check out the next full episode on Monday. And until then, take it easy, friendos.
Bye.
Bye. That was no 1 hour. Please clap.
What?
What?
You said a little over an hour.
Did I say an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
I thought
I said 2. I don't